Good evening from San Ignacio Town. With the 9 o'clock news, I am Patrick Jones. In the headlines, Belize Electricity Limited and the Belize Energy Workers Union signed memorandum of agreement. 2 men arrested pending rape charges in Cayo, and the Organization of American States takes part in an initiative to combat corruption in Honduras. Stay tuned for details of these and other stories coming up after these messages. More vehicle owners are switching to the PureGuard line of motor oils, and with good reason. PureGuard comes in different grades and specifications. It carries the API certification and comes with the Westrack stamp of approval, guaranteed to make your engine run cleaner and longer, up to 10,000 miles. With PureGuard motor oil, your engine will have less wear and tear, give you maximum performance on the road, and give your vehicle better fuel mileage.
PureGuard, good quality, affordable oil.
Distributed exclusively by Westrack Limited, with branches in Spanish Lookout, Belmopan, Belize City, and Orange Walk Town.
I just got tired of making someone else rich. It's time I do something for me. I was a bit nervous at first, but I went and I got all the equipment I needed at Universal Hardware. I know that even after sale, they will stay with me for the life of the equipment. I have a peace of mind with service and reliability, and more time with the family. Glad I did. Get the bragging rights you deserve. Visit Universal Hardware for sure.
Here now is the news in details. A memorandum of agreement was signed today between the state-owned Belize Electricity Limited and the Belize Energy Workers Union. According to a statement issued by BEL, the memorandum dealt with points of agreement on the negotiation of salaries and benefits. The signing of the memorandum followed intervention by Prime Minister Dean Barrow. According to the BEL statement on the MOA, employees will receive a 1.75% yearly across-the-board salary increase for the next 4 years. This is not tied to the current performance appraisal system and retroactive to January 1st, 2015. And this increase is in addition to those increases related to the performance appraisal system. The second point of agreement is that the retroactive increase in salary is only applicable to base salary. Thirdly, BEL agrees to match the contribution of all employees paying 10% of their salary into the BEL pension fund. And fourthly, BEL agrees to an annual 1% lift in pension matching contribution, up from 6% to 10% commencing 2015 for all employees who opt to increase their pension contribution accordingly. The BEL press release ends by saying that the signing of this memorandum of agreement today is expected to pave the way for the completion of negotiations for a revised partnership collective agreement in the coming weeks. As we reported yesterday, the Belize Energy Workers Union had announced that they would strike today if there was no breakthrough in the negotiations. With the signing of the MOA, there was no need for the announced strike action. Thursday, October 1st is being commemorated as International Day of Older Persons. And on the eve of that commemoration, today the National Council on Aging and the Pan American Health Organization launched the NCA's National Strategic Plan. The plan, according to a short release from the Council, addresses the needs of the aging Belizean population through 6 strategic objectives and calls for the cooperation between all sectors of our society. In addition to the launch of the National Council on Aging's strategic plan, PAHO also facilitated an overview and discussion on the recently adopted Inter-American Convention on Protecting the Human Rights of Older Persons during this morning's launch, which was held at the Belize Biltmore Hotel in Belize City. There is a disturbing report of a rape coming out of a village in the Cayo district. It involves a grown man allegedly giving his 13-year-old sister to another man to be raped. To protect the identity of the child, we will not mention the village where the sick incident is reported to have happened. But according to the police, the 13-year-old girl, in the presence of her mother, reported that her ordeal started on the evening of September 4th. That was when her brother allegedly told her to have sexual relations with one of her cousins who also lives at the same house, but the girl refused. That should have been the end of the truly sick story. But the girl reports that around midnight, her brother woke her up, took her into the cousin's room and handed her over to him and then left. That was when the cousin raped the 13-year-old girl. According to the teenager, the following night, her brother again repeated his disgusting act and the cousin again raped her. The brother and cousin have both been taken into police custody pending investigations of rape and abetment to rape. A medical examination of the girl has since confirmed that she has been carnally known. Belize City resident 59-year-old Anthony Neal is facing a charge of drug trafficking. Police say that while on patrol on North Front Street on Tuesday evening, they stopped and searched Neal, who according to the officers attempted to dispose of a transparent plastic bag he had in his hand. The bag was retrieved and opened in his presence and found to contain 3.8 grams of crack cocaine. You're watching the 9 o'clock news. We will have more of the day's stories for you right after these messages. More vehicle owners are switching to the PureGuard line of motor oils, and with good reason. PureGuard comes in different grades and specifications. It carries the API certification and comes with the Westrack stamp of approval, guaranteed to make your engine run cleaner and longer, up to 10,000 miles. With PureGuard motor oil, your engine will have less wear and tear, give you maximum performance on the road, and give your vehicle better fuel mileage.
PureGuard, good quality, affordable oil.
Distributed exclusively by Westrack Limited, with branches in Spanish Lookout, Belmopan, Belize City, and Orange Walk Town.
Stronger. Faster. Comfortable, affordable, and powered by the trusted Cummins ISF 2.8-liter turbo diesel engine. We changed the way the game is played. The new Photon tunneling truck and View CS2 van. Available at Universal Hardware. Photon, the game changer is here.
The Belize Tire Depot, your one-stop destination. What you will find is a first-class selection of solid, dependable, quality products from the names you can trust. We carry a full line of urea and SureTech tools and equipment to meet every need, from light maintenance around the house to heavy-duty fieldwork. Our tire workshop features the full array of Pirelli, Nexen, and Nankang tires for every vehicle and any terrain. Our trained technicians' #1 priority is to ensure you and your family's safety and security on the road. It's all here at the Belize Tire Depot. From reliable equipment, world-class time-tested tires, to sturdy, durable tools. Merchandise that's built to last with quality guaranteed.
Are you always on the go? Tired of missing your favorite games while they're actually being played? Watch your games and sporting events live with Central TV and Internet's incredible MyTV. Simply log on to www.centraltv.com mitv.bz to get easy access to 25 channels, no matter where you are. With Central TV and Internet's MyTV, you're always in the game.
Welcome back to the 9 o'clock news. The fishing season for the Queen Conch starts on Thursday and continues through to the end of June next year. In a brief reminder, the Fisheries Administrator informs fishermen and the general public that no person or establishment shall have in their possession any diced conch meat. The official release says that market clean conch meat and fillet conch meat weight should exceed 3 ounces and 2.75 ounces respectively. The queen conch shell length should exceed 7 inches. Anyone caught violating the law will be prosecuted, and you can help the authorities clamp down on illegal fishing by calling the Crime Stoppers hotline or the Fisheries Department at telephone number 224-4552. The Secretary General of the Organization of American States this week announced an initiative to combat corruption and impunity in Honduras. We hear more in this report from OAS TV.
The Secretary General of the OAS, Luis Almagro, today announced the creation of the Mission of Support in the Fight Against Corruption and Impunity in Honduras, in a ceremony that included President of Honduras, Juan Orlando Hernandez. Secretary General Almagro explained the mission seeks to improve the quality of the justice system in Honduras and will work together with the state and civil society. The spirit of the mission is to help make the justice system an effective tool in the fight against impunity that earns the respect of the people of Honduras and becomes an essential piece of the democratic system. For his part, President Hernandez thanked the OAS for its efforts and agreed with the focus of the OAS mission. I fully agree in that sense with the strategic position set forth by the OAS facilitator for the establishment of a mechanism to fight corruption and impunity, and the support and advice on the reform of the Honduran justice system to ensure the complete independence of this branch of government, as well as its transparency and professionalism. The announcement by the Secretary General came in response to a personal request by the President of Honduras. An OAS delegation will travel shortly to Honduras to begin its work.
The news on the national channel.
The Belize Tire Depot, your one-stop destination. What you will find is a first-class selection of solid, dependable, quality products from the names you can trust. We carry a full line of urea and SureTech tools and equipment to meet every need, from light maintenance around the house to heavy-duty fieldwork. Our tire workshop features the full array of Pirelli, Nexen, and Nankang tires for every vehicle and any terrain. Our trained technicians' #1 priority is to ensure you and your family's safety and security on the road. It's all here at the Belize Tire Depot. From reliable equipment, world-class time-tested tires, to sturdy, durable tools. Merchandise that's built to last with quality guaranteed.
Are you always on the go? Tired of missing your favorite games while they're actually being played? Watch your games and sporting events live with Central TV and Internet's incredible MyTV. Simply log on to www.mitv.bz to get easy access to 25 channels, no matter where you are. With Central TV and Internet's MyTV, you're always in the game.
More vehicle owners are switching to the PureGuard line of motor oils, and with good reason. PureGuard comes in different grades and specifications. It carries the API certification and comes with the Westrack stamp of approval, guaranteed to make your engine run cleaner and longer, up to 10,000 miles. With PureGuard motor oil, your engine will have less wear and tear, give you maximum performance on the road, and give your vehicle better fuel mileage.
PureGuard, good quality, affordable oil.
Distributed exclusively by Westrack Limited with branches in Spanish Lookout, Belmopan, Belize City, and Orange Walk Town. Generally, fair conditions are currently dominating factors in our weather. The general forecast for Belize and her coastal waters is for partly cloudy skies tonight. Tomorrow will be sunny with cloudy spells. Winds over the open sea and along the coast will be easterly to southeasterly at 5 to 15 knots. The sea state will be choppy. Low temperatures tonight will be around 77 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 72 degrees Fahrenheit inland, and 68 degrees Fahrenheit up in the hills. High temperatures on Thursday will range from 90 degrees Fahrenheit along coastal areas to 95 degrees Fahrenheit inland. It will be a warm 81 degrees Fahrenheit up in the hills. The tides. A high tide occurs at 28 minutes to midnight. A low tide follows at 21 minutes past 5 o'clock in the morning. The sun will rise at 17 minutes to 6 o'clock in the morning. It will set at 18 minutes to 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. The extended forecast, valid through to Friday afternoon, is for an increase in showers on Thursday night, but becoming isolated by midday on Friday. And that is a look at the weather with information provided by forecaster Francisca Wellington at the Belize Weather Bureau. And now here is the latest on Hurricane Joaquin.
Here's the latest on Hurricane Joaquin. The 5 p.m. advisory is in. Sustained winds 85 miles per hour. And here is a look at currently where all the hurricane warnings and hurricane watches are up for, certainly the Bahamas included. Now here's what we know that you really want to focus in on: the cone. And there is a lot of uncertainty on where exactly Joaquin is going to wind up. Some of the forecast models have been turning it a little bit further out to sea, but the majority of them have been taking them with more of an inland turn. Now those of you across the southeast as well as the mid-Atlantic and the northeast, you need to be aware that you'll be in store for some very heavy rainfall, and your weather situation will vary quite a bit in the next few days, but more often than not, we'll be looking at many places picking up 5 to 8 inches of rainfall, if not more.
To summarize the news, here are the main points again. Belize Electricity Limited and the Belize Energy Workers Union signed memorandum of agreement. 2 men arrested pending rape charges in Cayo, and the Organization of American States takes part in initiative to combat corruption in Honduras. With the headlines, we end this edition of the 9 o'clock news. Thank you for joining us. I am Patrick Jones. Have a good evening and a good night.